Well, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta. Today, we welcome to the program Shannon Hunihan. She is with Mint Eco Car Wash and joins us. Thank you, Shannon, for being here.
Thank you so much. This is an honor and a pleasure. So happy to be here.
I love what you all do. Let's talk about Mint Eco Car Wash because you are showing folks a new way to keep a clean car.
You're not wrong about that. So Mint Eco Car Wash is a growing and thriving car wash brand in Southeast Florida. So West Palm Beach County area. We are a community-based, eco-friendly car wash, which are not typical adjectives you hear in conjunction with car washing. We like to say that we are taking a fresh approach to washing cars in every aspect of that statement, from the way that we market to the way that we clean a car to the way that our sites are designed. We basically took what we could from the car wash industry, which frankly wasn't much, and then started over and borrowed amazing ideas from other industries in order to create a unique customer experience that you're not going to find in our industry right now. So I do love to brag on what we're doing down here in Florida because especially after visiting our industry convention about a month and a half ago, what we are doing is incredibly unique.
Well, first of all, your passion, I absolutely dig it because it comes across so strong and with gusto. And why not? Because I know you guys are crushing it. What you're doing matters. What you're doing makes a difference. So thank you for that. And the environment thanks you, but your customers, I know, thank you. Let's talk about how important it's been to get your brand and what you do to your customers because it's not a one size fits all thing. And you've got quite the variety of ways to try to reach your customers. How do you do that?
Yes. So I think that in our industry, we have relied on a lot of the same tactics over the last 30 to 40 years. Traditional, marketing tactics such as radio, TV, billboards, print advertising, and the industry as a whole has been slow to innovate into the digital space.
Mhm.
But what I am seeing in my role coming in from a franchising background and from a background in freelancing and graphic design and digital marketing is that this industry is ripe for digital kind of revolution is really the
Mhm.
only way to put it. So everything
Mhm.
from just the basic pillars of digital advertising, web design, review management, all of those things. Listings management is huge as well for us, and review management, of course. So managing those kinds of digital assets, expanding the digital presence online to where people are actually searching nowadays, and not just relying on their eyeballs when it comes to TV or what they're looking at when they're driving, because
Mhm.
as you know, attention spans are lower than normal nowadays, and a lot of the time drivers are distracted. So traditional media like billboards, traditional media like TV, with the rise in streaming, they're not working as well for our industry. So we're finally forced to innovate into the digital aspect of things, which I love because that is where I come from and I see the value of that
Right.
for this industry. Mhm.
Well, clearly that is your jam. And I say you go girl because you are making a huge difference not only with the services that you provide, but you're educating people on this process and you're making life easier for them. I want to talk about making life easier on the opposite side of the coin and how you're reaching folks because there is such a variety of ways. And I'm assuming that you're not all billboards, you're not all TikTok, you're not all Facebook. How do you, coming from this background, decide what works best for you? And does it change? And a lot of people think you got to find one thing and stick to it. Not so true.
No, and we're finding that the approach is pretty specific per location, depending on the demographic, depending on if it was a new build or an acquisition site, what the perception of the, specific business was in the community before we bought it and turned it around, et cetera, et cetera. But you mentioned an interesting thing of how are we making business easier to do with our customers. And I think what's really unique about our business is that you probably wouldn't guess that we have a VP of sales. You probably wouldn't guess that our largest investment that we make is in people in terms of the team of customer service, providers that we have hired onto, our teams at each of our washes. So we actually invest the most labor and salary dollars into that customer service team, who is completely responsible for consulting with the customer in a relationship based approach to try to find the best wash or clean car solution for that person while they're visiting us. So it's not necessarily that we're relying on signage or on an XPT system, which is an automated, kind of pay gate system, which a lot of people are used to in our industry, where it's a very do it yourself kind of process. We're there to consult and help guide them and ultimately try to save them money and try to save them
Mm-hmm.
time. So that is not what you're hearing from many businesses out there. They're trying to get as much time and money out of you. But we believe that if we
Sure.
can create a long-term relationship with our customers, that ultimately they will be our customers for much longer than the average customer lifetime value of our industry, which is about 9 months. So we're looking
Hey,
to create a 2 to 3, 5 year relationship with our customers.
I want to give you some quick props before we say goodbye, but your website is kicking. And what I dig about your website is the fact that you're living in the now. You guys didn't create a website and set it and forget it. It's very pertinent. It's today. It's now, and that's so crucial in truly in any business, but particularly a business like yours. You guys have taken it even further into where the road to success is. So kudos to you guys for doing that. And we are out of time, but I also want to congratulate you because I happen to know that your CEO, Mr. Jervis, was named Small Business Owner of the Year by the Palm Beaches Chambers of Commerce. That is not small potatoes. So we give him a huge thumbs up and double
Thank you so
snaps because
much.
that's awesome.
That was a big team celebration this week. So thank you so much for
Well,
celebrating with
I
us and congratulating us. Hmm.
sure. I think I heard you guys all the way up here in Hotlanta. You were that loud. I heard you.
That's
I
probably
hope
very true knowing our team.
I hope we see you again soon, Shannon. And please tell the folks at work congratulations, and we appreciate what you do at Mint Eco.
Absolutely. Have a great rest of your week.
You do too. For the rest of you, if you'd like to pick Shannon's brain, you need to go check out the car wash too, by the way. It's phenomenal. Check out the website. We can put you in touch. Find them by finding us at dailyadbrief.com. I'm Mary Therese Griffin in Atlanta. We'll see you next time for more Media Champions.